What is up, gents? DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are going over a how-to gear guide. SEPULCHER Sentinel. A lot of people have her. She's one of the OG champions. She's definitely one of the champions that help out with clan boss teams all around the globe. If you have her, you don't need a debuffer. If you have her, she could be good a lot of places. I've even seen her in PvP. Cool looking champion, epic, defensive type champion, can be used in a lot of different places. But yeah, we're going to go over how to gear guide with her today. I haven't used her in a while, that's why she's not fully geared, but we're going to go over all the sets. We're going to go over her skills, where you would be using her if you just got her, congratulations. But also we're going to go over her more, where you're going to use her or focus her at, which is probably going to be the PvE setting. But we'll go over both PvP and PvE. So let's get into it. So we'll go over her skills. What makes her so good is this skill right here. 4 turn. If it was 3 turn, it'd be broken. 4 turn cooldown, places a increased defense debuff and a block debuff on all allies for 2 turns. How you gear her mainly is speed, defense, HP, and crit rate, crit damage. That's mainly for clan boss. So if she is your only champion that is going to be blocking buffs, you need to make sure that she is on a 2-to-1 ratio with the clan boss. How you do that is you get up to 251 speed. Sometimes it's harder than most, but that is kind of what makes her right here. So if you got her and you can get the gear to get up to 251 speed, and she also has a decreased attack on A1. Like she's made for clan boss. Anybody who's a decreased attack on A1 is kind of like the clan boss champion, like lead with an aura. Like, she's awesome. So again, congratulations. Attacks one enemy, 40, 50, 60% chance, booked up to 65 if you really want, but 60% chance, which is pretty high, placing a 50% decreased attack for 2 turns. So it's on an A1. She only has 2 skills that she's using. So she's a good champion. This is all you need. This kind of takes over 2 slots in your clan boss team. So just think about that. This, again, is good for 4 turn cooldown. If it was 3 turn cooldown, it'd be very, very good. But you need to get her speed up to where you need it for the clan boss. Then we have a passive, which also is kind of broken. 25% chance, just innately. 25, 35, 45, 50. So 50% chance to just completely block all of the damage coming in from 1 attack. If there's 2 attacks, obviously, it only blocks 1 of them, but occurs once per turn. Will only block damage from the target ally. If multiple allies are attacked at the same time, so only blocks 1, but incoming damage when the allies attack. So in PvP, this is kind of where it was broken early game, where if she was on like a defensive team and you came in with your Rotos, she had a 50% chance to just completely block that damage. This obviously helps out with the clan boss, because anytime he like stuns and hits really hard, or AoE or whatever it may be, she just has a 50% chance to block the damage. It's just a cool passive, right? It's always going to go off. It's like every turn. So on the clan boss, every single turn, always one person so it's going to decrease the damage a lot. She's an aura in all battles, so not just one, but all battles, by 25%, which is a great aura for an epic. So many people that are have her. She's been around for forever. She helped me out for a very, very long time. And masteries were master, just normal clan boss masteries. So we're going to go over the gear sets that are going to be good for her. And kind of the whole goal is to get her up to 251 plus speed. Whatever speed that works best for you, you're going to want her to set her up in like an auto team. And for her to be an auto, you have to make sure that she's going at least twice. Like, she goes 3 times to the boss. She goes 4 times, the boss is 3 times. That's kind of the ratio. You want to make sure that she's getting her block damage buff up every single time the boss tries to stun the target, because she'll probably be the one stunned, or if she has a block buff up on everybody, nobody gets stunned, and then you continue. So that's kind of the goal for her for PvE. So we're going to go over some gear sets. First off, health. Again, these first couple sets are just old. They're just outdated. But if you have them, you have them. If not, whatever. Defense, great set. She's a defensive champion. But this is going to be the set you're probably going to be living in. So you're going to want the lifesteal set for the clan boss, and the speed set to get that speed up. So you want to get her up to 250 plus speed, it's kind of in that range. That's kind of the goal, to get her up to the 4-to-1 ratio, whatever it may be. So this is probably the best set you're going to be looking at. That and the lifesteal set. You want to make sure that she is doing damage. So you're going to want to make sure that she has defense, that she has crit rate, she has crit damage. She does need the accuracy. So for Clan Boss, Ultra Nightmare, you need 230 or so accuracy. It's pretty easy on 60 if you're late game. You have the banner, you have the Great Hall, and you have the neck piece. Those three could pretty much get you your 200 and plus, accuracy with some extra gear here and there. So accuracy shouldn't really be an issue. Mainly it's the speed and doing damage part. So doing damage, you're gonna want crit rate as like a substat in most of your cases. You can put a crit rate on your gloves. You can have crit rate as a substat all around. Mainly you're gonna want to have speed and crit rate as your substats on all these pieces. So, but again, speed, crit rate, if you have the speed, which again, it's gonna be really hard to do. So I probably would skip over this and go for more for the speed. Crit damage, I would skip over. Accuracy, if you need it. There's better sets down below. Skip over. This is going to be your main set right here. Make sure you have the best speed sets for your lifesteal set. That's going to get you your 250 speed. The extra speed is going to be coming from your banner, which is going to hopefully have a crap ton of speed rolls on your banner. You're probably going to want to go with the accuracy banner with as much speed as you possibly can get. I guess let's just give you an example. So if I go here and go accuracy, and then go substat speed, and then just hit equipped just to kind of see who has the best speed gear. I really don't have anybody. This one has 4 speed, this one has 8, 9, 10, 11 speed, this one has 17 speed. So he probably took my best speed banner, but he has, let me move my head, 17 speed right there, which is pretty good. That's a good start. All these other ones aren't leveled, but I would definitely level all these up to at least 8 to 12 to especially this one, to see if I can get my speed up. But I will level all these up to see who has the most speed, which will take off a lot of the heavy lifting if you can get your banner up the most speed. That's where you're going to get the most speed, is your banner. But again, lifesteal is where you're going to start at. Skip all of these. This is good for PvP. It's just a cool set. 20% chance to freeze, because she's probably going to be on a defensive type team. So this is definitely a pretty funny set to have on. I'm going to go over this with my Seeker build. This one, skip. Regeneration, not really needed. Immunity, not needed. Shield, she has a 16,000 base HP, not a great shield champion. Relentless, Relentless is so random, so you can't rely on Relentless to be in your clan boss team. You have to make sure you have the speed to suffice for getting that 3-turn cooldown on her A2 off. You can go Relentless in PvE when it comes to like Doom Tower or stuff like that, but not the clan boss. Savage set, I would ignore unless you're going hardcore PvP and you want to do as much damage possible. She doesn't have an AoE, so it's pointless. Ignore that. Stun set, ignore. This is good if you want to go, I guess if you have like a bad Alcazar on your team, you won't really be running her, honestly. So you won't really need this set. Honestly, with her, you can get rid of having a cleanser on your team because of her. So you're going to want to heal yourself. So lifesteal is probably the #1 set for her, unless you're building that new set that gives you the crit rate and lifesteal at the bottom. Skip all these, skip the attack set. This set's good for a 2-piece set. If you roll really high for the speed, use this set because it heals you a little bit and it gives you a little bit more HP. Skip all of these. The speed set, again, if you don't have that speed set, you can use this speed set. Same thing. This isn't a bad 2-piece set. This set's good for the accuracy if you get that speed, because you're getting a little bit of speed and you're getting 40 accuracy, which is good. So if you need that extra accuracy to get up to that 230 mark, go with the perception set. And then finally, I think the best set would be right here. 12% crit rate and heals 30%. So it's the lifesteal set plus the crit rate set. So you're getting more damage output and you're healing the same amount. So this set is probably the number one set for her, then the lifesteal set, then the speed set. So that would be my order. Everything else I would ignore. This champion is made for the clan boss, so definitely be using her for the clan boss. If you want to use her for PvP, make her super tanky, super fast with super tanky. So guys, hopefully this helped you out. Let me know what you want to see next. There's a bunch of champion guides coming up this week. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all DirtBags, DirtBag Nation. And I'm going to try and do older champions because a lot of us already have these champions, but not a lot of us talk about them. The next guy is going to be Sky Touch Shaman, which is still a really, really good champion, but nobody ever runs her anymore. But she's still really freaking good. And she like, what is that? What? So that's my perf cell. So appreciate it. Good luck, guys. And we'll see you in another video soon.